Then I want to show you is the channel changer plugin. This adds spot colors in images. It's something that is very hard to handle in Photoshop, working with spot colors. So before, we had to create an extra channel, an extra spot color channel, but out of what? One existing channel, or was it a combination of existing channels? It was a lot of trial and error just to have a good result. With the channel changer plugin, we can add spot colors to images, and they are directly profiled. So the result will be good always, because it's the spot colors are already made by the profile. So it will be clear in my demonstration. I have here an image where the printer can ask to have this background into just two spot colors, a blue and a gray. He asks that because of stability and consistency, perhaps. Some printers have a fixed setup with, for instance, magenta, that it's replaced by 485 or rubin red. Then we have a profile with these colors in it. In this case, we have to choose the colors we want to use by ourselves. So let me start with the color picker tool, where I can pick some color here. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. Just to see what might work. So I have here 432, 433, that might work. And I have here some zones that are more grayish. Then I could use cool gray. I have here a more bluish gray 433. So I decided to use these two colors, 433 and 533, to make my background here. Before plugin, it was looking to which channels are the batch match. So I think cyan was one of the possibilities. So I took my cyan, then name it spot color. I took the 533 for that. And perhaps I can use the black for the gray. I then have made already a selection of the beans which are not infected by these Pantone colors, so I can just remove them. Perhaps it's some trapping is still needed, and then I can remove here, or I can just add a solid color layer, white as a background. And then I have converted my image to an image with two spot colors, but I'm not sure that this will be the right conversion. I've just copied my cyan, name it a spot color. I just copied my black and I name it also to a spot color, another spot color. I'm sure if I print this, this will not be the same as my image, Eisner target image. If I do this by using the plugin, I can go to my channel changer. Then I have here my profile, where it's just a CMYK profile with these colors added. This is the hardest part, just find out which color might work in this case. But as I say already, there can be profiles that are made with these colors already, with the magenta replaced by another color. So this will work too. So I choose these two. I uncheck my CMYK. and I press OK. And the OpenColor will now calculate the right values for these two channels. So now my whole image is processed. Maybe I go some step back and I just make a copy, because my beans are also processed, if something I do not want. And check these, checking these. Then I load my selection. I erase it into these two channels. Then I can apply a mask on that, invert it. So I have my beans here with my backgrounds into two colors. As you see, the separation are totally different. If I compare it to this one, it's not exactly a copy of my cyan. It has other values. Also for the 430, which is in my manual way of working, was much lighter. Here it's much darker to have the good results. If you then want to simulate on screen the final result when it's printed, because Pantone colors, displaying Pantone colors in Photoshop is not such an accurate thing, you can use OpenColor Preview just to simulate. Then Photoshop will make a new image, which is actually in LAB values. And this would be the printed result. If you then compare to what was my target result, this was the target, then you see still a difference, but this is due to working with Pantone colors. It's normal to see a difference because you have here just two colors, and to the original there were 4 in it. So there is a difference, of course, but it will be closer than doing it manually.